Alright guys, so as you can probably tell from the thumbnail and the title of this video, the Trackhawk is gone. Now, I don't know if that's going to be forever or not, but more than likely it's going to be forever. So before we get into it, you guys know, if you watched the videos in the past, that I got the welds on there, I got the Mickey Thompsons on there on the back, and knew previously that the welds and the Mickey Thompsons weren't the best idea in the rain. So we got invited to this car meet in Greensboro, and we were heading there, but we waited until it stopped raining here before we left. We got on the road and we're traveling down the interstate. Still haven't hit any rain yet, but we did get into a little bit of wet road. When we're about 30 minutes from where we were supposed to be, it's about an hour and a half drive from here. We were about 30 minutes from where we were supposed to be, and we got into a construction zone. Well, the pavement that they had laid down was very slippery, like almost like ice. Actually, it was exactly like ice. As soon as I hit it, I felt the back end starting to sway a little bit. Slowed down. We were already doing a little under the speed limit anyways, but slowed down anyways just to be safe, and then I hydroplaned just a little bit. It wasn't a lot, but I hydroplaned a little bit and I saved it. Stayed in the lane. The back end just came out a little bit, saved it, stayed in my lane. At that point, I've decided we need to slow down a little bit more. As I'm slowing down, we were probably doing about 50 miles an hour. It was a 65 zone. We're doing about 50 miles an hour, and the back end came out on me to my left. So I'm driving, back end comes out this way. I spun almost facing the opposite direction, and I'm in the fast lane. Well, when I did, I've been in this situation before. It's not the first time that I've hydroplaned. I've hydroplaned several times. I let it get around until it, was about to hook, and then gave it some brakes so that the back end would come back in. And when it did, I straightened back up. Well, at this point, I was probably doing between 15 and 20 miles an hour on the interstate. Being unlucky, there was a semi in the slow lane that was probably doing the speed limit, if not more. He didn't have enough time to stop before he got to me. So I don't know if he was on the brakes or what, but by the time I corrected and was straightened back out, he creamed the back of the Jeep. When he hit the back of the Jeep, it spun me around, so I'm facing the opposite direction, and when he hit me, it broke his tie rod. So his tie rod gave in, his left wheel did like this, and he started pulling to the left. So I'm facing this way, he's doing this and pulling to the left. So his trailer catches the Jeep and pushes me up against Jersey barriers and then drags me for about 100 feet. At the time, I was so full of adrenaline, I wasn't really sure what happened. My only thought was to get out. I didn't get hurt. I got some bruising, some cuts, stuff like that, nothing major. But when he hit me, the airbags deployed and pushed my hands off of the steering wheel. So there was nothing that I could do at that point. Once he hit me, spun around, hands were off the steering wheel, and at that point it was just Cletus, take the wheel. The trailers pushed me into the Jersey barrier facing the opposite direction on the highway and drug me down about 100 feet, like I said, and the airbags, once they deployed, if you've ever had an airbag explode on you, it looks like you're on fire because all the powder that they keep on them, when it comes out, it looks like a fire. So in my mind, my first reaction is I got to get out of here. I wasn't worried if anything was broken. I didn't care about anything else. My girlfriend Macy was behind me and basically watched the whole thing happen. So luckily her and John were able to get stopped, and whenever we came to a stop, they were able to get up to us. So we were going slow enough to where when I started to hydroplane, they were able to almost stop on the interstate before everything went down. So I jumped out, went out, got out of the passenger side, went and checked on the driver to make sure he was okay. And I mean, obviously he was a little shook up, but he was fine, or he told me he was fine. Luckily I had my girlfriend, John, and Country Boy TV, Dre, he was with us, and John's brother was also there, and they watched the whole thing happen. Everybody stayed. They stayed with me the entire time. The police came, obviously. The police came, the ambulances came. I didn't want to go to the hospital. There was no point in me going to the hospital. I was fine. Everybody stayed with me though, and honestly that really means a lot, because they absolutely didn't have to. I'm not going to turn this into a sob story. It happened. There was nothing I could do about it. After I corrected, it was just let it happen from there. There was nothing I could do. The Jeep is probably totaled. I'm not sure yet, but more than likely it's totaled. Luckily, we've still got the AMG, we've got the Camaro, we've got the CBR back here. So we're going to continue to make content. This doesn't change anything. Now I understand a lot of people like the Jeep. I love the Jeep. There will never be a replacement for that Jeep, ever. I love that thing to death. But it happened. We have to move on. Unfortunately, we didn't get any video of it. We got pictures and videos after it happened, but we didn't get any videos while it happened, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I did get a citation for going too fast for conditions outside, so that's interesting. I was going 14 miles an hour under the speed limit, and I got a citation for going too fast for conditions. That's not the first time that I've driven in the rain on those tires. Actually, I'd driven on those tires multiple times in the rain. Never had any issues. That road was a completely different story. It was literally like driving on ice. So I blame it on the road. It's my fault for even attempting to do it, because I know it's not recommended, but you know, at that point there's nothing you can really do. We wanted to go to this car show, meet some new people. That's where we were going. Unfortunately we never made it there, but luckily I walked out. I got out of the Jeep. I'm alive. I'm going to continue to make content. Obviously the Jeep's not going to be doing any more racing, not until, you know, we figure out what's going to happen with it. Again, it's probably totaled. If it's not totaled, awesome. We'll, you know, go from there, fix it, get it running again, make it faster, go do some more stuff. But it's been a couple of days since the accident happened, but I'm getting to the realization that the Jeep's probably not going to be back. So I've been looking at other cars, things that I might, you know, decide to go with if the Jeep is totaled. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. What do you think will be my next vehicle, and what would you like to see on this channel? Because this channel is all about you guys. This channel, since day one, has been about putting out good content. Now, we've been learning for the past 4 months, or however long we've been doing this for, and that's what we plan on continuing to do. We're getting to the point now where editing is getting a lot easier to do. You know, that was something new to me. I've never been really savvy with computers. I've never been super good at them. You know, I can type on them, but I've never been good with like editing softwares and stuff like that. iMovie makes it super, super easy. But I'm getting to the point now where I feel like we're putting out better and better content. So I want to continue to do that because I enjoy making videos. I enjoy putting a smile on other people's faces. That's what I like to do. So I'm not going to drag this one out. I wanted to give everybody an update. I know I've been contacted by a million people. So many people have been supporting me and us since this happened. It's good to have a good following and a good group of friends. But that's what makes this YouTube thing so special to me, because I make a lot of friends out of it. We get a good group of followers. You know, we're not huge. This is not a huge channel yet. I hope it grows. It'd be fantastic. The more people we have, the better. But, you know, as of right now, it's not a huge channel. Once it does blow up, the goal is to continue to put out good content. That's what we plan on doing. And I want to do things that you guys want to see. So I'm probably not going to get another Trackhawk, although I would absolutely love to do that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. It's kind of like losing a dog. You know, you lose a dog, you get another dog, it's not the same dog, you know? It probably doesn't make sense, but in my mind it makes sense. If I do end up getting another Trackhawk, you know, we're going to go a different route with it. It's going to be strictly for racing. It's not going to be used for anything else. But I doubt that that's what we're going to do. I've got a few cars in mind that I feel like would be awesome for this channel. More than likely, though, that rental car is going to go out to Mexico at least once, because got to see what it'll do. Got to see what it can hold up to. But drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. What do you think we should get to replace the Jeep? Don't make it super crazy, because I'm not made of money. We are going to get something that's going to be cool. We're going to have a cool vehicle on here. And I would love, absolutely love to build a car, but we don't have the space to do that. I can't have a car in here torn apart for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. We do too much out of this garage as it is. Helping friends, building things, you know, that's my other hobby is building stuff. I would absolutely love to build a car, a fast drag car or a roll car or whatever. That would be fantastic, and I would love to do that, but we don't have the space to do it yet. Once this channel picks up, we're going to get a shop, and it's going to be nothing but cars and bikes. That's all it's going to be. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. Please drop a comment, drop a like, share this with all your friends. Let's try to grow this channel together. That's obviously whatever YouTuber wants to do. You know, we're, again, have just started this thing, but I want to see it blow up. I want to see a lot of people that want to give us feedback on content and stuff like that. What do you want to see? We've got some pretty cool videos coming up that's going to be semi-car related, but semi-not car related, if that makes sense. I'm about to run out of memory cards, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one.